In this video, I'm going to share all the ways that I make money in my Squarespace web design business. Now, some of those are Squarespace web design and some aren't. And the reason I thought this would be interesting to share is that a few people have asked me about this on calls in the last month. So I thought I would just break it down for you, show exactly where I make money and how in my business. If we haven't met, I'm Christy Price. I'm a Squarespace expert and educator. I live in Austin, Texas. I've been doing web design for over 20 years, and in 2018, I pivoted my business to focus solely on the Squarespace platform. So that's kind of where the story begins. It was September of 2018, and I decided I'm going to burn everything down in WordPress, start all over with Squarespace. So new clients, new platform. And the way I got started initially was by offering help. So, hour long screen shares with people who were stuck. At the time, there was a company called 60, and I got hired as an expert with them. So, people would book with 60, and I'd be selected as their expert. So, that's how I got my start. 60 also sent me my first custom build website client in Squarespace. So huge props to 60. They're not around anymore, but it was a great start for me. So I think that starting small with a company who is feeding you leads worked well for me. Today, you could do that on Upwork or Fiverr or through the Squarespace marketplace once you get established. So, all the ways that I work with clients: Squarespace hourly help, custom websites, designer for a day, and 2-day websites. So all of that is one-on-one client work is what I call that. So it is nothing that I can really scale beyond what I can provide. There's a ceiling that I could reach with that. And it's really fun. I love working with clients, but there are also other ways that I realized I could bring in income that wasn't tied directly to the amount of time I was spending with clients or on a particular project. So the next thing that I did was I started blogging. It took really about 9 months of consistent posting for my blog to start showing up in search engines. It was a lot of shouting into the void. I think that the people who, make it are just the ones who are willing to put in a lot of time and effort without any immediate feedback or any kind of real monetary reward early on. Now, we do see indications to keep going. With my blog, I was occasionally getting comments on it. I felt like people were engaging with my content to some degree. So it was an indicator to keep going before it really started showing up in search engine results. So with my blog, along with that came affiliate marketing, because what I realized was that some of the solutions that I found required a plugin or perhaps were part of an app. And I could share that with the folks on my blog, show them how I solved the problem, and share an affiliate link for that tool, for that plugin. And I started making some affiliate income that way. So it went from all client work, one on one work income to mostly one-on-one client work with a little bit of recurring revenue through affiliate income. And that felt really good. It was, what we call passive income. Once I had done the work, it was out there, and I didn't really have to do anything other than initially create that helpful information that shared the affiliate link as part of a blog post. So that was really eye-opening for me. I began to see that there was a path outside of just trading my time for money. And before we move on, I'm really curious, have you tried affiliate marketing? This was the big eye-opener for me, and I'm curious if you've tried it. Drop a note below in the comments and let me know. Was it part of a blogging strategy, something else? How did it go for you? Or is it something you're thinking about doing? So I started sharing a little bit about affiliate income, and I got a lot of questions from other designers, from other service providers, people that I was working with on their website. So many people started asking me about this that I actually created a course called Make Money with Your Blog. Now, that course is still around today, but I sold that course and realized that there were people who would pay me for my expertise, not one-on-one, but asynchronously. I could create a self-paced course and people would purchase it and learn from it. And that was really amazing. So another indicator that I didn't have to just trade my time for money. There were other ways to get income other than just one-on-one client work. So I have some pie charts to show you about how my income changed from year to year. So in 2020, I had been blogging for a while. You can see that 91% of my income was still one-on-one client work. 6.4% was affiliate income. And then there was just a tiny little piece of the pie that was course and digital product sales. Just dipping my toe into the digital products and courses world. So in 2021, you can see that from 2020, we went from 91% client work to 73% client work. I was making 18% in affiliate income. So my blogging was really taking off and doing well. And course and template sales were making like almost 9% at that point, which not too shabby. I will say that every year, 2020 through what I'm going to show you, the beginning of 2025, my overall income has increased. So every year it's going up. And you'll see how the pie changes, how the slices of the pie change to make up that whole. But for me, 2021 was really the year that it's like, I can take a breath. I can create these products because now I have space from affiliate income that's giving me some income back that I can do that without working with clients around the clock. So that was really nice. So I have a client process checklist, a starter template for Squarespace designers, and then I'll get to my signature course in a bit. Now, 2022 was kind of more of the same. I was still doing client work, slightly less, slightly more course and template sales. Affiliate income was staying at about 18% of my total income. And again, total income was up overall from 2021 to 2022. But things were starting to feel like I'd gotten into this rhythm. I had some courses and templates. My affiliate links were doing well. I was still spending a lot of time working with clients, which I enjoyed, but I wanted to really think about how I could get more income that wasn't directly tied to client work. So in 2023, I started to think about that and make a plan for 2024. In 2023 is when I realized that Google was going to be changing the way that their search results were shown. And I was part of Google Labs, so I saw that those AI snippets were coming in early 2024, and I knew I had to be ready for it. So I knew that my affiliate income was tied to a lot of blog posts, honestly, and I knew that that traffic would likely fall because people would get their answers in the AI snippet. And I worried that I wouldn't have as much client work because people were finding me on Google. So in 2023, I really, I rolled out some more digital products, but I really spent a lot of time strategizing about how I could basically negate those effects of Google showing the AI search instead of just serving up a link to my website. So I knew that I needed to get people on my email list because that wouldn't be happening as often. I needed to find other ways to make affiliate income, and I needed more passive income in case the client work went away, or maybe I chose not to do as much of it. So in 2024, you can see that I definitely held pretty steady with 18% affiliate income, even though my website traffic went way down. So 2024 it was rough in terms of website traffic. It really plummeted. And I was able to still make more money overall in 2024 than I was in 23, but it came with more course and template sales, more affiliate marketing outside of just my blog posts. I started creating paid content for brands. So brands would offer to pay me to create a video about their product or write something for their blog on their website. So I started taking advantage of that. And that was because of all that work I'd done to become visible on Google. So that definitely paid off. So another shift that you'll see from 2023 to 2024 is that I went from 67% client work to 60% client work. So still going down a little bit on client work from year to year. And it's feeling good. It's feeling spacious. I feel like I have more time to create content. So in 2024, in February, I started my push on YouTube and I started creating a video at least once a week. And I continued that through today. So it took about 14 months of consistent publishing before I was monetized on YouTube. I was really happy to see that monetization come through in 2025. And the other thing that I did in 2025 was I rolled out my signature course for web designers called the Web Designer's Playbook. Now, this course is basically my battle tested systems, templates, email swipe files, everything that you need to run a custom web design project. So far in 2025, my income again is on track to be higher this year than 2024, although things can still change. We're only a little more than halfway through the year. But in the first 6 months of 2025, you can see that one-on-one client work dipped below 40%. Course and template sales was over 40%. Affiliate income is only about 12% of the pie now. But again, I think I'm bringing in at least as much as I did in 2024, if not more, of affiliate income. It's just that the overall pie amount has shifted. And the paid content is up a little bit. And then we have a tiny little sliver for YouTube AdSense revenue. I got one payout in those first 6 months of 2025. Those are all the ways that I'm making money in my business. I would love to hear what you're thinking about in your business. Are you looking to add passive income streams? Do you have any questions about these? If so, drop in the comments. Let me know what income streams you're looking at or what questions you have. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and I wish you all the best in your business.